The T-Rex is child's play compared to the abominations seen on film, especially one that is not only amongst the most deadly of dinosaurs ever seen, bred to be the end of all things, it's also a literal pervert. I decided to make this video in anticipation of Jurassic World Rebirth, which will show us the newest hybrid, this freaking deformity that looks like a hybrid cross between an alien xenomorph queen and a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, a lot of people give the Jurassic World movies shit, especially this one. Oh, great, another hybrid that's about to escape from its paddock and go crazy. We've seen this shit before. And especially that concept art that showed that Jurassic World franchise planned to have human dinosaur hybrids, this would have been fucking terrible, okay? I'm gonna defend something real quick. I want to see mutated dinosaurs at this point. I like the fact that this is a failed clone of a T-Rex or something with hybrid DNA, and it's an abysmal abomination like Doomsday. I'm fine with that because guess what? The Jurassic World series, in my opinion, is on borrowed time right now. This shit should have ended after the first Jurassic World movie. The next two movies were mid. The third Jurassic World movie is one of the worst movies I saw that year. Okay? And Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was mid as shit. The first one was pretty mid if we're being honest. Let's just be real. These movies aren't that great. So, if we're going to see them, yes, I want to see another new dinosaur. I'm a kaiju fan. I'm a fan of giant monsters going crazy and berserk on humanity, alright? I like that shit. Whatever. Let's allow it. But who is the scariest dinosaur we've ever seen on film? Because he could be it. I doubt it though. I doubt he'll be able to top the ones that are on my list. Who are the scariest ones? Who is number one? There is a list of dinosaurs that could all be number one. Get something out of the way right now, right? I will not be including every dinosaur. I know some of you are going to get pissed at me. I'm not going to be able to include all the dinosaurs on the list, but here are some honorable mentions, all right? The Tyrannosaurus Rex, the classic, the one that everyone loves, the GOAT himself, he ain't even close to the scariest dinosaur. Not even close, y'all. He's cool to me. He's my favorite to look at aesthetically. I like him. But he's nowhere near the scariest. The Mosasaurus. Look, I'm afraid of the deep. I'm afraid of the oceans. Alright, this creature might be actually realistically the scariest because of this fear that everyone has innately of what's down there in the ocean. But again, he's cool to look at. He's not as terrifying or creepy as the other ones. He's not unsettling. You'll notice that the bigger the monsters are, the less unsettling they are, but that doesn't mean there aren't big monsters on this list. We got this, I forgot the name of this, the Diplosaurus or whatever. His frills come out. This scene made me shit myself. This is one of the scariest scenes in the first Jurassic Park movie when he kills that fat dude. Alright? You don't want to be anywhere near a thing like this. Even though those things are used more for intimidation, I don't want to see this. I don't want to look at it. It's the same thing with like a smiling-faced, yellow-eyed brunette woman with her hair down, smiling at me in the closet. It's just weird to look at. I don't want to see it. Get it away. I'll nuke everything in sight to kill this one thing. Sharp tooth! Land before time! If you're a real one, you know what I'm talking about here. As a kid, we all feared the real T-Rex. This mofo didn't give a shit. Look at this guy with his scarred eye, with this red scarred eye. Look at this thing. This being struck fear into the hearts of kids everywhere. Alright? If you were a child and liked cartoons, you must have ran into this creature when you watched Land Before Time. He's one of them, y'all. He could be the GOAT. He should be on my list, but there are a couple ones that are more terrifying to even adults. Alright, let's get into the top 5. Remember, all of these could probably be in whatever order you want them to be, but this is my order, right? The V-Rex from King Kong. Now, hear me out. Yes, it looks like a T-Rex. It has all the fundamental aspects of a T-Rex, but it's creepier. Alright? This motherfucker doesn't stop. Now, yes, he does get his ass beat by King Kong. 3 of them do. So, I am incorporating a being that loses a fight badly. The thing is, the way in which he gets beaten, the way in which he non-stop comes for Kong and her, makes him terrifying. This is the first thing he does. He looks at her ass. I get it, it's Naomi Watts Prime. But he's looking at her and sniffing her, waiting for her to look at him before he even does anything. There are a lot of sexual deviant dinosaurs on this list that we're going to see. He's one of them. He's sniffing up her ass, waiting for her to turn. I made a whole video about this in my King Kong video. Watch it. He's waiting for her to look. Who does that? If you're a predator who knows your prey is there, you just eat it. He's waiting. He wants her to know he's there. He's a pervert. And when the fight happens, he doesn't stop. This creature, all these V-Rexes do everything they can to get at this one woman. Kong is punching them, hitting them with rocks. They're all falling from cliff to cliff to cliff. He's doing anything he can to get at this chick. How badly do these creatures want this one woman? Remember, these V-Rexes just ate a Komodo dragon and a bunch of food before coming at her. They want her badly. These are not only predators, they're not only animals, they're not only apex predators, they're perverts. They belong on a predator watch list, okay? Now, number 5. This is a top 6 list. I just realized my number's wrong. Top 5. Have you guys seen the movie Dinosaur? 2000, I believe. The animated film. Real ones know what I'm about to say. Real ones know where I'm going with this. The Carnotaurus. I think that's his name. The Carnotaurus. This motherfucker, again, just like Sharptooth, struck fear into the hearts of kids everywhere. It won't stop coming. This creature has the aura of the Nazgul from Lord of the Rings. It doesn't appear to eat, sleep, until it finds the herd. It goes after this herd of vulnerable dinosaurs till the end of the movie. It doesn't stop coming for them. And the final fight, when they try to defeat it by throwing it off the hill, is one of the most white-knuckle things to watch as a kid, because you want them to finally get a W against this man. This man has been killing them off one by one. And you just want to see our main character survive this. That's the intimidation that this being spread into the hearts of men. The red aesthetic of it. The horns. It was scarier than any T-Rex at that point. If you've seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even have to explain myself about how terrifying this man was. They're ring wraiths. They don't stop coming for you. They'll hunt you down to the ends of the earth. That's the aura this man had, all right? Number 4. The Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3. Now, I know a lot of people are about to be pissed at this because, yes, he pisses everyone off who's a T-Rex fan right in the beginning of the movie. He beats the shit out of a T-Rex and snaps its neck off. It was almost like watching Thanos versus Hulk in Infinity War, where Hulk gets badly beaten up. Now, this had to happen to establish Thanos as a threat for Infinity War. It's his film, right? He's the villain. Same with this. The Spinosaurus, not only is he bigger than a T-Rex, I'm just realizing this now, he's way bigger, but he's way more of a threat. Us T-Rex fans, we know that our G can't go out like this. But the Spinosaurus did that shit to our man. He ritually humiliated him. When this guy attacks the plane and roars, the roar is like Godzilla's roar. It's beyond the roar of any T-Rex that I've seen. His best kill is in the opening, in the plane attack. When the plane sets down at Isla Nublar or wherever the fuck they are, he snatches this dude up on the plane runaway. This dude doesn't even see him coming. The Spinosaurus just grabs him and runs into the forest. It's like The Quiet Place, where the son dies in the beginning because the alien just snatches him up out of nowhere. That's the same exact kind of kill. He's so fucking fast despite being huge, y'all. And he can swim. He's one of the first apex predators that we see swim for their victims. It makes him infinitely more terrifying. And he's got soulless eyes, too. That's the other thing. He is the best part of Jurassic Park 3. I know that movie gets a lot of shit. It's not great. But he carries that film. Number 3. The classic, the Velociraptor. And I'm going to tell you why. Not the ones from Jurassic World that are superheroes riding along with Chris Pratt. No, we're not doing that dumb buddy cop shit. I'm talking about the one that sneaks up on you, looks at you like this and waits for you to turn around and goes, ah, and then comes at you like that. I'm talking about the one that uses its foot claw to stab a dude right in the back, in his vertebrae, in his freaking spinal column, and then bites his head off clean. I can't even show it on YouTube. I'm talking about the one who struck fear into all of us in that kitchen scene running after those kids. These were predators. They're not superheroes like they are in Jurassic World, where they're coming to the rescue. No, these were the scary Velociraptors. This is what would really happen if you were to encounter these motherfuckers in real life, man. They're fast, intelligent, they're smarter than dolphins and shit. I'm telling you guys, they were different. This scene is horrifying, by the way. Now, we're going to get into the final 2. These are the creeps. These are the Hannibal Lecters. Especially the one that we're about to talk about now. Alright? Number 2 is, and I know people are going to get pissed off at me because they're not purebreds, the Indominus Rex. I am not saying that the Jurassic World movies are the best. I'm not even remotely saying that. But if we have to be objective here, the Indominus Rex was a bigger threat than any other creature in existence in this universe, okay? This guy straight up belongs on a terrorist watch list. Straight up. The shit that he does. An entire military unit working for the conservation area tries shooting at this man. He kills them all. He goes through them all. A freaking helicopter with a goddamn 50 cal is shooting at this man. He finds a way to blow them up. You can't beat him solo. One-on-one, you can't beat this man. It took a T-Rex, a Velociraptor, and a Mosasaurus coming at him from behind to beat this man and take him into the water. You can't beat this motherfucker on land. He's too powerful, for God's sakes. He can camouflage, so he has extra abilities besides the regular dinosaur because of all the things that's been hybridized in his DNA. The worst part about him is his mind. He's a very high IQ dinosaur. He was able to convince everyone that he was out of his paddock when he wasn't. He was able to rip his tracker out because he remembered when they put it in and where. He killed his own twin brother early. He was like, there's only room for one of us in this paddock, bruh. He killed him! And because he's so isolated from the rest of civilization, he's like a festering, untamed beast waiting to get out and kill everything in sight. He's the result of bad nurturing. That's what he is. So not only is he hybridized by everything to make him the most powerful apex predator, but this man has never seen the light of day. He's never seen a child, a human, another dinosaur. He killed his own brother. For fuck's sake, this guy's a terrorist. That's how terrifying this man is. If you really take that context, you have to give him the trophy as number one because of how powerful. But this list is not about who's the strongest dinosaur. It's about who the scariest is. He could be the scariest. There's an argument there, but he's not. But he definitely is the most powerful. No dinosaur is beating him solo. I'm sorry, Spinosaurus. I know you killed the T-Rex really badly, but this man would body you. He'd take you apart. All right? He's just straight up terrifying. Look at his fucking eyes, man. Now, number one. Please don't get mad at me. Indoraptor from Jurassic World 2. Don't leave! Don't leave yet! I know a lot of people don't want this. A lot of people want a bigger dinosaur on the list, or they were not expecting this from a mid-movie. I get it. But we need to take it into context, okay? He's the Jeffrey Epstein of dinosaurs. He's a fucking child predator. Watch. This scene right here. Now, most dinosaurs, when they see their prey, they'll just jump on them, right? Like the T-Rex. It can't see you, but once it smells and hears you, it'll come at you right away, right? Most dinosaurs are logical. They'll just attack. This guy, I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to break the scene down. The little girl is in her bedroom hiding from this creature. It finds its way in. It turns the knob and gets in. It's hyper intelligent. It's mixed with Indominus Rex and every other DNA. It's got the same intelligence, right? Imagine you're a little girl in your blanket and you see this creature doing this. It does this. It doesn't leap at it right away. It plays games with the bitch. It freaking, like a pervert, just crouches, trying to take off her blanket. It knows it wants to kill her. It knows it's going to eat her. It tries to take off her blanket. It's a pervert. Look at it. Hey, yeah, baby. He's Freddy Krueger. This is Freddy Krueger. It's a slasher villain. He's not a dinosaur. He's a slasher villain, for fuck's sake. And then Chris Pratt and his Velociraptor buddy come in and stop him. You need to understand, he's Jeffrey Epstein. He's not like these other animals. He doesn't belong in a regular ecosystem. He was bred purely to kill. He was going to be used for the military. He was going to be sold off for some military unit in Russia or some shit. Siberia. He's not meant to interact with other living beings properly. He doesn't belong in any ecosystem. He belongs in a place that's meant for killing. He's a murderer, a serial killer, and a molester. That's what he is. He's basically Velociraptor and Indominus Rex put together. That's what he is, y'all. That is the scariest... I'm sorry. Jurassic World 2 is not the best movie ever. It's not the best Jurassic World movie. I get it. It's not a great film. But we got to give them their props. These hybrids, especially him, you don't want to fuck... He's like a xenomorph, but way smarter. All right? He's a demon. If you want to know who the scariest demon is in movie history, watch this video here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movie theories with like-minded individuals in a community geared towards changing storytelling itself, join the free Discord now. The link is in the description below and probably in the comment section too. Join the Discord now. We're taking over Hollywood one Coke line at a time. See you on the other side.